Hello, and a very warm welcome back to my channel where I give you travel tips and advices from a perspective of a very well-traveled guide and your friend who has photographed over 60 countries around the world and has learned to love the local culture, been a part of them, eaten local cuisines, and done so many tours and so much walking around the beautiful towns of Asia, Africa, Europe, and there's many more to come. So welcome back to another episode of the Top 10, and today we are going to discuss the smart travel tips and how to be a smart traveler and not just a tourist. So thank you for coming here again and welcome back to my channel. So, tip number one to be a smart traveler is don't go into debit. Debit? Who the hell wrote my script? Sorry about that. Don't go into debt. Okay, it's very important. I've seen many people just either following social media trends or looking at pictures of other people or just following other people's videos who talk about the world travel and everything. But they tend to forget that they don't have to go into debt to travel a lot. Okay? Suit yourself. Fix your finances first and see what is the best option for you and how much you can afford at this point of time in life to travel. Okay? So make sure you keep in mind that you still have bills. I know they suck, but still you have to pay. I know you have a house to pay for. I know you have a car to pay for. And I know you probably have a girlfriend or boyfriend to pay for. Okay, let's not go into that. But anyway, I know you have responsibilities, so please take care of them first and then write down a budget, an effective budget, make a separate account, put some money aside into it, and then realize that what you can afford, which countries you can afford, and where you should be traveling next. Okay? Tip number 2, get the travel insurance. Yes, it might seem like that, yes, I'm just going on a cruise, it should be nice and easy sailing, it would be super chill, there's no problem, there's no reason for me to worry. But unfortunately, there is a reason to worry. I had a friend who went on a cruise off to Mexico, slipped on stairs, broke his back, and that ended up costing him almost $100,000. It was ridiculous. He's still paying for it. Be smart. There's many options out there for travel insurances. Look them up. I'm sure you will be able to find the right quotation that fits your budget, fits your need. Have that peace of mind before you step out of your house. Trust me, it will come in very handy when you're traveling across the world in unknown countries with completely different healthcare systems and a completely different atmosphere. You don't know what kind of system you're going to be dealing with. Better to be safe than sorry. Hey, that's a nice line. Thank you, scriptwriter. Tip number 3 on how to be a smart traveler is to carry cash in small bills. There's many countries in which tipping is still a culture. Okay, now you might be taking cabs, you might be taking some small tours, you might be going on walking tours which are generally free, but it's always appreciated that if you do give them a little bit of tip. Those are some kids that are still trying to support themselves to go into college or trying to travel more just like you, and they basically rely on your little bit tips here and there, giving you some free information and showing you what's up in their beautiful country. So make sure you have some small bills to tip the servers, the hostel people, the people where you buy the food. I generally tip even in the grocery stores because I like to. That's who I am. That's how I roll. And in the long run, I'm pretty sure you're gonna feel much, much better that you did some good and you spread some smiles all around and everywhere that you went. All right. Tip number 4, just like I previously said, free tours, take advantage of them. You'll already have small bills for a tip, so you're ready. Get one of the tour guide maps or the local city maps from your hostel or from your accommodation. Go join some free of cost walking tours. That's a great way of meeting other backpackers, other travelers, other tourists, and you will get to learn a lot more about that city, about that country, about their food, and about their culture, which I personally am a huge fan of. So make sure you take advantage of those. Most of the accommodations where you stay, they will hook you up and they would be super happy to link you up with other people that will be joining you on the walking tour. I personally did those in Spain, in Portugal, in Switzerland, Germany, Poland, Moldova, Romania, you name it. Most of the European countries are very well structured. There's a lot of open bars, patios, restaurants. The cities are actually designed to be walkable. Okay, take advantage of that, especially if you're a North American like myself. I'm sure you miss it when you live here. I get it. I'm not cribbing, but I'm stating a fact. Yes, we do miss it. Nobody likes to be driving around for every little thing in the city. Sometimes it's good to walk. It's good for your health. It's good to explore the city, and it's good for street photography as well. Tip number 5, get the travel pass for the city. Now, in many of the Eastern European countries, they are extremely cheap, like super cheap. I love it. In Australia, in some of the cities, it's even free. Can you believe that? That's amazing. That's how public transit should be. It should be a very well knit, very well structured transit system that helps the tourists, the locals, the commuters, and the travelers, and the people who can save time, money, and who needs to go through the hassles of driving in the big cities, struggling with the parking, wasting all your hard-earned money on parking fees. It makes me so mad. These pictures that you are seeing on your screen right now, I took these in Vienna. It was an entire 1 full day photo session that I did from the mornings till the evening, sunset, everything. And it costed me almost 50 euros in parking fees just to be around these major attractions, parking my car somewhere so I'm like close to the major locations where I have to take pictures. So take advantage of the city pass. It would be cheaper in the long run. You can thank me later. Tip number 6. Now this specifically comes in handy in the countries where you won't be driving in most cases. We have discussed about that in our first video. Link is right up here. Here, somewhere, or here. Okay, I'm sure you'll be finding it. The link is also in the description for my first video, in which I do talk about how you would need an international driver's permit when you are traveling in Central Asia if you would like to drive there. Now, if that's not your thing and you want to save some money, what you need to do is reach out to some local tours and travel companies. Of course, the best option for you is to ask the hostel or the hotel where you're staying. The other option is go to Instagram, open the Instagram, search for that company. search for that country and search under hashtags and see which people are doing the travels. So for example, I was in Mongolia, I searched Mongolia travel, hashtag Mongolia travel, and numerous listings came up. And all of these people, they're doing competitive businesses. It's a very competitive society. And there's many people that are relying on tours and travel and basically the tourism industry for their bread and butter, okay? You would be able to negotiate some good price. You will be able to find some local tours with some nice English speaking guides for the most part. I don't think the one in Tajikistan spoke much of English, but it's kind of expected in the former Soviet countries. Not to offend anyone, but it's a cultural thing. We have to respect that, but still you would be able to enjoy some beautiful sights around the country on a much cheaper as a much cheaper option, and it would be much easier on your pocket. You can thank me later. Now, tip number 7, respect the local culture. Now, many people, they travel to different parts of the world, and they for some reason, they try to bring what they have been accustomed to or what they have been used to back home in their own countries. They try to bring that into that country. That not only gives you a sense of entitlement for the most part, but it also makes you visit the other country with some preconceived notions, and also you are not able to be open-minded about that. When you go to those countries, you might be thinking or cribbing or complaining about certain things which are a part of their culture, but it might not be a part of your culture, might not be a part of your society. But that does not mean that it's wrong. Learn to be a part of the local culture. Try to learn some local language words here and there. People will appreciate if you greet them or thank them in their local language. Nobody's gonna judge your accent, so don't worry about that. It just makes people happy. A simple smile that you can bring to someone's face goes a long way. And I'm pretty sure if you're a photographer like myself, I'm sure you will be able to take some beautiful pictures of the people that you meet along the way, and you would have a lovely time learning about their culture. Trust me, you will definitely find this tip very useful. Tip number 8. So when I was in Morocco, I was teaching some kids English. It was an amazing experience for me and even for the kids. I hope so. Yeah, and best part was my accommodation was paid for, my food was paid for. I used to work only 4 days a week, so I could spend rest of my time traveling and exploring different parts of this beautiful country. As you can see in the pictures on your screen right now, not only it's the case in Morocco, but in many other non-English speaking countries where people, especially the younger generation, are extremely besotted by the fact that you speak English, and they love to learn it from you. Put it to your advantage. You can give it back to the community, a way of thanking them and a way of showing them that you respect their culture and you're happy to be a part of them, even if it's for a short period of time. Tip number 9, step out of your comfort zone. Yes, I get it. Nobody likes to wake up at 6 in the morning for catching the sunrise. Nobody likes to go skydiving on a regular basis. Nobody likes to go scuba diving on a good day, and definitely nobody likes to try that spicy Asian food, which I'm a huge fan of, by the way. But trust me, when you do step out of the comfort zone, it will be an amazing experience. Now, personally, living in Canada, I'm so used to the colder weather that I was kind of getting a little bored of the sun and the warm weather and everything. I know people might judge me, but that's what was happening with me. So the video that you're seeing on your screen right now, this is when I thought that I should just go and jump in the beautiful lake in Kyrgyzstan. And you can probably see in the video that it's all covered by the snowy mountains all around us, and water was so bloody cold. But it was an amazing experience. Especially I was seeing people wearing North Face jackets and with their scarves and hoodies, and I'm just going there, just jumping in the water without the life vest on. And this was the second largest salty water lake in the world. It was an amazing experience, and you should try something that is usually out of your comfort zone. Trust me, you'll love it. You'll be a new person after that. Finally, the tip number 10. Do plan in advance, but don't overdo it. Don't let that plan kill your potential or your possibilities to maybe find some amazing people, or to maybe connect with some other people and spend more time with them. Or maybe you want to go to a certain place that you might not ever get a chance to, but then like you are sitting here with your flights already booked and you are thinking that, oh, why did I just run into such less time? Avoid those problems. Keep some time on your hands, a little bit of buffer time. Trust me, it will help you in the long run. You, and if you're traveling with someone, your friends, your spouse, like, they will thank you as well. Most importantly, if you're a solo traveler like me, you will thank yourself that you are not chasing deadlines even on your vacations. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful time on your next vacation. Do be a traveler, don't be a tourist. Take lots of pictures, even if it's not professional clicks. Take lots of pictures for yourself and your friends and family. Share it with the world. Be happy. Don't be stuck on your phones. Don't just spend your life looking at your smartphones and just being envious of XYZ or ABC person's life. Trust me, it won't take you anywhere. It just makes you feel bad about yourself. Leave your phone behind. Get out there. Start living your life. And most important tip is to subscribe to my channel so that you can continue to get these awesome and free tips for your smart travels. And of course, like I mentioned last time, we are working on something very interesting. The news will be coming out very soon. I've been traveling in and out of work, so I haven't been able to update you. My apologies. It is coming, I promise, I assure you that. Do have a wonderful time. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And oh, don't forget to hit the like button. Do leave a comment. Please share and please subscribe to my channel. And also check out my brand new website. All the prints of the amazing pictures that I've clicked around the world are available. Make sure you go and check it out. Thank you again for coming to my channel. I love you all, and safe travels. Bye for now.